didn't talk since the Packers won on Thursday night. But the NFC is really, really good. Obviously, a bunch of 1-2 loss teams right at the top. The Packers winning without any receivers in Arizona, I thought was incredibly impressive. And we may have been, I think, sleeping on the Packers a little bit. A team that was really good last year. Now I'm worried about Jair Alexander. Obviously, like losing cornerback 1, 2, or 3 in the NFL is a big deal. But beating a team like the Cardinals at home, so short-staffed, to me, I think was the biggest statement that was made. And now you look at the top teams in the NFL. You know, you've got Tampa there. They lose to Trevor Siemian. You've got Buffalo there. Absolutely. I think Arizona, you go, okay, maybe there's a little bit of, flash in the pan. They're probably still really strong. Green Bay, to me, is in that top tier. And I think that top tier is obviously one that includes a bunch of teams because of how much parity there's been. But when I start trying to put, the top teams in the NFL together, I almost feel like there's 5. Like, maybe we try and order these, but I've got like Tampa Bay, Buffalo, Green Bay, Los Angeles, and then Arizona. And, that's 4 NFC, 1 AFC team. But I think that win by Green Bay was incredibly impressive.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that ultimately when you look at trying to handicap these things, we can say all we want about X, Y, and Z, right? And like everything else is mutable though, right? Like you look at, say, like Tampa Bay has a bunch of injuries in the secondary and they can get caught by variance. I said this on the show. This was the first time Tampa was ever favored in New Orleans, and they, of course, lose. Buffalo played a shitty game today and ultimately won. I think a lot of that is coaching, but Josh Allen didn't look the greatest. Arizona's the same, where I think they're good, but like if something's off a little bit. Rodgers didn't play great on Thursday night, and I think, but when you look.
He didn't play great, but it's like, you got to give the guy some credit for what he was dealing with.
No, he's gutsy as hell, and he deserves. And like, look, everybody was talking about how much would Rodgers be committed to this season and all this stuff. And week 1, they look like crap. He looks pretty committed to the season this year. And like, I'll say this, like, the Calvary's coming for them, right? They got Adams coming back. They got Bakhtiari coming back. Yep. Those are the most valuable wide receiver and left tackle in football last year. They have Zadarius Smith coming back, possibly. They have Jair Alexander coming back. Yeah, hopefully. And they have, and I'll say this, they have a great head coach. That head coach is 33-7 in the first 40 games of his career. At some point, it's got to be the fact that they are whatever and 0 without Devontae Adams in his tenure as head coach is a humongous feather in his cap. And again, like I agree with you. I think you bring up a great team. I think Green Bay is probably, if I do power rankings of the NFC, even though they have 2 losses, I would probably put Tampa, Green Bay, and then LA, and then Arizona probably after that.